Welcome back to Danny's Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like that you be with me until the end of this video because there is something important that I want you people to help me understand behind Ruto and Gachagua US tour with his wife after finishing Wamunyoro consultation. Because we all understand that Gachagua have already confirmed to us that this week on Wednesday, he will be traveling alongside his wife, Pastor Dorcas, to the United States of America. Besides that one, he had said that the trip will be extended and that he needed time away from Kenya to make important political decisions without undue influence.
Siku ya Jumatano nishike bibi yangu mkono niingie ndege niende Amerikani kusurura huko. Niende nikasurure huko, si ndio? Kakae na wazungu na Waafrika nikae huko na nitakaa kwa muda. Kwa hivyo mchunge nyumbani. I'll stay for a while. Na iko sababu. Iko mambo mimi napanga. Haiwezi pangiwa hapa. Inaenda Ruto League. Neguo. Ruto League. Nikiwa hapa iko influence mingi. Kagusha niambia hii Medhu nasema hii huyu ananivuruta huko nini, nataka to make some decisions without undue influence kwa ile watu ninatembea na hawa, so that I make the right decision. So naenda huko nikae na nitakaa mchunge nyumbani, lakini kukiumana mnipigie simu nirudi, lakini nitakaa mchunge boma. Mtachunga boma.
So my question is that why is Gachagua leaving Kenya for such a long period of time? Ni nini hiki ambacho Gachagua hawezi fanya hapa Kenya na anaweza fanya huko US? What is it? It is a question. This is a critical question, ladies and gentlemen. And to make it once, do you remember what Moses Kuria said during a live interview with Jeff Koinange?
So
you say,
watch this space.
Huh?
Watch this space.
Ricky G and William Ruto.
Before 10th of August, in the year of our Lord 2027, my good friend Ricky G is preparing to go for an overseas trip. Where?
US.
Which month?
September.
The president will be there in September.
What's your point?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Like you said, watch this space. Do you think Ricky G and the president will ever get along?
I cannot rule that out.
Huh?
And I've challenged him. I've challenged him to take the Bible.
To take the what?
The Bible.
And?
You know, he's from the Presbyterian Church.
Yes.
I'm a Catholic. I didn't ask him to come to the Catholic Church. I've asked him yesterday to go to the moderator of the PCA Church, take the Bible in front of Reverend Dorcas, who I hold in very high regard, and say to the world, one, that he doesn't have a deal currently with William Ruto, and two, that he's not going to have one before 2027.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, this is a country where you should not be surprised by anything. In February of 2018, I told you guys that Baba Man would work with Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yes.
Did they?
Yes. March 9th.
When we were vying, way before we were elected, I told you that Ruto would work with Raila. Did they?
Yes.
So
you say,
watch this space.
Huh?
Watch this space.
Ricky G and William Ruto.
Before 10th of August, in the year of our Lord 2027.
Good Lord. Okay.
And if it wouldn't happen, what's wrong? Today he was in the church.
Yes.
He could have sworn today. Let me ask you a question. My good friend Ricky G is preparing to go for an overseas trip. Where?
US.
Which month?
September.
The president will be there in September.
What's your point?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Like you said.
That is where our analysis begins. Do you remember? There is something fishy that we don't know as Kenyan citizen behind Ruto and Gachagua US tour. There is something that we don't know, which is true. He has also described the trip as work not a holiday, and link it to organizing his political affairs ahead of 2027 election. Other reports describe it as diaspora tour involving engagement with Kenya in the US. There must be something fishy that we don't know behind Gachagua Wednesday US trip with his wife. Kwani nini hiki ambacho Gachagua anajaribu kupanga kisirisiri? Because atakuwa anaenda na bibi yake peke yake. Nini hiki ambacho Gachagua atakuwa anajaribu kukifanya? What is it that Gachagua is trying to plan? That is my biggest question. Because Gachagua said that he need to make a decision away from undue influence. What is it that Gachagua will be planning alone with his wife in the United States of America? Number 3. Is this preliminary diaspora mobilization tour? We need to ask ourselves that one. Is Gachagua going to meet Kenyan citizens in diaspora? Inafaa tujiulize hiyo swali. There is an evidence that DCP is planning diaspora engagement in the US also. We know that one. That is part of his tour there. But there are some things that we don't know. Another question. Is Gachagua going to America to strengthen the DCP international political network before 2027 campaign enter a more serious phase? Is it that one? There is something that we need to, that we don't know behind Gachagua US tour. Number 4. Why does the trip come immediately after his Wamunyoro consultation? I think that you are trying to understand my point. Mbona hii tour inakuja tu wakati Gachagua amemaliza Wamunyoro consultation? There must be something, ladies and gentlemen, fishy behind Gachagua's US tour. This is interesting. Gachagua have been conducting extensive political consultation at Wamunyoro, and reports say that he's winding up that phase before leaving for America, which is true. Si hata leo amekuwa na mkutano mwingine hapa Wamunyoro. Wamunyoro consultation, US trip, diaspora mobilization, political decision, 2027 strategy. What give your viewers something to think about? We need to think about something. Yes. Then bring in Moses Kuria's September claim. I think I have already played for you the video of Moses Kuria claiming that that Gachagua might meet Ruto in the US because Ruto pia atakuwa naenda huko. Because we all understand that Moses Kuria publicly suggested that Ruto and Gachagua could potentially work together again before 2027. And he specifically pointed to the report US trip as potential significant. There are also social media reports quoting Kuria saying that the two could meet in US in September. However, I have not found an official confirmation from either Ruto or Gachagua that such meeting is scheduled. But Moses Kuria akisema kitu, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. So, Ruto and Gachagua will meet in America. Instead, Moses Kuria has raised the possibility of Ruto-Gachagua meeting in America in September. The question is here, is there something being prepared behind the scene? That is what I have been trying to ask. That is much safer and frankly more interesting for political analysis. Could America become the meeting point for Kenya's political future? Is Gachagua going to America to organize political future of this country of Kenya? This is the biggest question. If Gachagua is staying in America until around October 20th, while Kuria is talking about possible September encounter involving Ruto and Gachagua, I can ask you this question, whether the US trip could provide an environmental for private political conversation away from the intense political atmosphere in Kenya. But again, The NCIC angle is also worth mentioning. Gachagua departure came one day before he was expected to appear before the NCIC on 27th August. His lawyers say that the foreign trip was pre-planned and that he will be outside Kenya from August 26 to October 20th. That's another question. Was the timing simply coincidental, or will his absence create another political confrontation with the NCIC? Okay, let me build my entire analysis around 5 questions. Number 1, what exactly is Gachagua going to do in America? What exactly is Gachagua going to do America to decide? Number 2, why will he stay until around October 20th? Number 3, is the trip mainly about mobilizing the Kenyan diaspora for 2027? Number 4, why did Moses Kuria bring up a possible Ruto Gachagua meeting in September? Number 5, could America become the place where a major political deal is discussed? And this is my last word. Is Gachagua simply going to America to mobilize the diaspora, or are bigger political decisions being prepared ahead of 2027 election? So this one give me a stronger balanced political analysis angle without presenting rumors. So that is what I wanted you to help me understand, that what is the main point of Gachagua to US? Why going there after finishing, immediately after he finishes consultation? Why going there a day to is summoned by the NCIC? There must be something fishy between Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. Thank you so much for that great support of listening to our analysis, and may God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana na Mungu azidi kuwabariki nyinyi wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Bye bye.